Hey guys, JC Phoenix here. Bringing you guys something a little different today. Honestly, this is something that I actually really do. This is kind of something I've stepped out of my comfort zone to do a little bit. You know what I mean? I kind of just want to put myself out there now. I think I'm at that time where I want to start producing my own content. So I guess the one way to start this is it's a lot of speculations going on around the internet about the voice actor of Vraahk, and I don't think anyone's really talking about it that much. And I know there has been some conversations between the Reddit, Instagram, and we'll get into that. That's why I have Instagram pulled up here, so that way we can kind of do a little dive. I do want to mention that I do have an interview with Paddy Meyer himself, the voice actor that you guys see on my screen right now. I have an interview with him tomorrow because he has a lot of interesting claims, I want to say, about the coalition, people can fly, stuff like that, and how they're kind of using his work for the new Gears of War game. And, you know, to me, I'm not the type that believes anyone. I'm not the type that will listen to a homeless person and say your story is true. I guess it's a trust issue, I guess. But to me, it's more like facts over feelings. And if I'm the type of guy that if you can show me a lot of proof towards something, I will defend it because I believe facts over feelings. And is this fact gonna make me stop loving Gears of War? No. I'm gonna absolutely play the shit out of Gears of War E-Day, okay? I'm ready. I love Gears of War, and because I'm covering topics like this, I don't want that to brand me as someone who's, I guess, saying like, oh, Patty's right. What he's saying is all true. We should listen to him. That's not what I'm saying at all. To me, what I want to do is I want to put the story straight together. I want to investigate with you guys to see if what Patty is saying is true. If what he's saying is not true, then okay, then that's different. But what the reason why I'm going this far about Patty still is because of the stuff that he posts. It's not as crazy. And I'm not saying what he's posting is 100% proof that he was rock and that he got screwed over. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is what he has kind of helps his case a little bit. Now, helping his case in a way, and I will go into that when we go over his Instagram, and I want to show you a couple of videos that I saw, and I'll even show you the messages of me and him. Nothing crazy. I just want to get the real story from him. So thank God he agreed to do an actual interview with me tomorrow via Discord. And the whole point of the interview is just to get the story straight from him. He says that he will send more proof to me. What I'm afraid of is the proof is going to be very spoiler-ish, and he did warn me that a lot of the proof that he was going to send me was spoiler heavy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my hardest. And honestly, it's not even trying my hardest, is I am going to make sure that there's no spoilers for you guys on any of the stuff that I read. Now, mind you, while I'm recording, it's going to pop up for me. But when the actual video posts, you guys won't see a thing, I promise you. So, with that being said, let's dig a little deep, okay? Let's kind of dive and let me kind of catch you up with what I've been noticing with my research and stuff like that. So, okay. So here we are. I know my face is in the way, so I'll ignore that. But you know what? Let me actually... As you see here, it's the man that roars. That's Paddy B. Meyer. He kind of is claiming that he plays the monsters and humans like in Gears of War. So there's that, right? You go down here, and mind you guys, what I'm about to show you, spoiler wise, I will take it out, okay? So don't worry. I'm just gonna dig a little. We're gonna play some of his videos. I think the one that hit me, not hit me, but the one that was really like, oh shit, this might be kind of real, was this post right here. And you guys are obviously not gonna be able to read the whole thing, but um, there it is. I mean, he's posting a script of the game, so what he says, and in the script, I guess I'm not gonna say what happens in the script, but there is a death scene, what it appears like in this script, and it's kind of like VRAK, kind of showing, I guess, kind of like how we saw in the trailer, showing that assertiveness, the dominance, like the scariness, you know, the how do I say it? My God, I'm losing my words. Like the not the danger, but the, you know, the very crazy mind of a locust, like Rock, you know, and how scary. There it is. How scary like a locust can be, you know, and I love it. Reading this script, woo! I can only imagine the scene, and that's my biggest thing. If when the game comes out, I'm gonna hold on to this script. I have a screenshot of this script. When the game comes out, if I see this scene line for line, word to word, no doubt we have a story in our hands, because that is crazy. And mind you, look at the date, August 18th. What's today's date? Today's as I'm recording, it's the 27th today. Mind you, that was last Tuesday. Okay, guys, 18th was Tuesday. Gameplay trailer, or campaign trailer, I should say, didn't come out till the 25th. So, okay, and this is where I'm going back to. This is not proof. This is not real proof yet, you know, because we don't know the actual story of the campaign yet. But, and it's no secret that the main villain was Vraahk. I think we knew that already playing the beta, you know. I think his voice already comes out. And I will show you that he does mention that in his Instagram video. That's where he's basically claiming that that they stole his voice. So, you know, this scene is gonna go hard, okay? So there's that. Let me play you this one. I think this is the actual day. I will check the date, but I believe this next video that I'm about to click, this video was the day that the campaign trailer was released. So I guess this is him reacting to the video come out. So let me play it for you guys here real quick.
It's bad, man, when people steal your voice and don't admit to it. I worked on this game for nearly 2 years, in 2 continents all over the world. And they won't admit to that being my voice. Why? I'm so inclusive and so liberal that I don't understand. Do I need to be a Nazi to be in this game? Is that what it is? Do I need to be something they don't understand? I don't know. You tell me. They stole my voice. This is crazy. Doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so I mean, I don't know. The audio was kind of low on that. I'm so sorry. I keep moving that camera. The audio was kind of low on that, but I mean, you kind of get it. He's kind of mentioning, you know, how they stole his voice, and mind you, okay, mind you, this post was before this. Okay, this post was before the reveal. Now he finds out because of this post. Let me play it for you guys. Hold on, let me play it.
That's my voice. They stole my voice. Well, I did it for them, but they said I was canceled on the project. Sons of bitches. What the hell?
Okay, so I mean, there's that, and you read the comment section, right? And it's, I mean, it's kind of the same more or less. This is sad. It's like the producers turning down script writers. It's exactly like that. They even have the nerve to say that it's not me. Then why are you suing? Blah, 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 blah. You keep bringing this up over and over. Do you have actually proof they use your voice technology? I'm sorry, they used your voice. Technology is so advanced nowadays. I think anyone with the right gear can sound like that. I can look at my last post. That's the script and the studio that caused all my problems. Now, okay, when he mentions that, I'm not sure if he's talking about another script that he posted that he took down, or if it's the same one. But I don't think it's the same one because, mind you, this post was made August 11th. The post with the leaked script was August 18th. So that's time difference. That does not make sense to me, you know? So I'm assuming that there was probably another leaked script that he posted that may have got taken down. But, I mean, that's just an interesting thing to see. So could you elaborate what kind of politics, gatekeeping, okay, whatever. Do some voices, look at my website, or just follow me. Now, okay, I didn't website. Okay, I might look into that a little more. That's very interesting that he says that. I did see that he has a website, and I just didn't bother even checking. Like you would think that's the first thing I check, right? Okay, so there's that, which is interesting. Now, I'm assuming he's talking about... I've never seen this video personally, so this would be the first time that I'm seeing it with you guys. So, I think that's very interesting. Let me go ahead and play this for y'all real quick. I thought it was a video, I'm sorry. Okay, so he's talking about being canceled on Gears of War E-Day on August 10th. Interesting. On the set of How to Train Your Dragon 2, and I received an email that I was canceled on Gears of War E-Day. The day I trusted a studio in London to record a voice for a game that could change my career in this industry. I trusted Fritz Voia post, but these two Twinkie agents ruined everything by being non-professional, treating talent like trash. If Google will allow me to put a Google review like no other, but luckily for them I can't. They were the catalyst for me losing the Gears of War gig. Then my agent, as she did not represent or communicate what I asked for. As an agency owner, I will represent my clients. I will be fighting for my voice recognized in Gears of War E-Day as they stole it because of this absolute mess. My agent in Canada left me and that shit studio in UK. Should the coalition admit they used my voice in this game, or should they still be suing me? Should Fitzoria Post be punished for interfering in my career? Should my ex-agent be put on trial for not representing me? I think karma will be the judge of that. Stand with me. Let's make sure no other performers are used and abused. Okay. That is very interesting. Now, to me, I don't know. I don't like how this looks. I think this looks kind of fake, but I could be wrong. I mean, I really could be wrong. Not saying like what the situation's fake, but I don't know. The post, just the picture, just doesn't look right to me, you know. And I guess I'm more talking about the script in the back. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's an actual script in the back. and I didn't even realize that. But okay, so let's keep looking. Look, there's more that I want to show you guys. This is the first time I've seen this, right? But I want to show you something very interesting that I saw. So on one of the comments, well, actually it's over here. I have to look over here. It's something he was right here. Look, you guys want to listen to this right here. This is interesting.
People know my voice, and the fact that I speak in it,
and I talk like this, and I am VRAK, and I am your commander.
that's my voice. So, don't go for Gears of War, E-Day. Don't buy it. Boycott it. Enjoy. Have an amazing day. If you want to talk, let's talk. Love you, everybody. Be good.
So, that's him doing the voice, essentially, right? Sounds kind of legit to me. Now, again, am I saying because of this video it's true? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's not what I'm saying. But, I mean, it's interesting. And, you know, and now that I have you guys here, Linwood Hamilton. I don't know if you guys know who that is. Well, funny enough, because I have been doing this story, I happen to get a follow from this gentleman right here, right? Now, Linwood Hamilton, if you guys don't know who Linwood Hamilton is, let me tell you a little story, man. So, Linwood Hamilton, in 2017, sued the Epic Games for using his likes, face, and everything for Augustus Cole, the character in Gears of War. Now, the court documents, all very true. I mean, this went on for years, guys. I think it wasn't until almost recent where the case finally ended, you know? And what ended up happening was, unfortunately, Linwood lost the case, you know? The court ended up ruling that Epic Games was in favor of the First Amendment. So, you know, nothing really happened. But funny enough, he followed me. We follow each other now on Instagram because I have been working on the story. You know, I have been doing a little research, and funny enough, he sends me a follow. So I, you know, curious me, I look around and I see, you know, and mind you, I'm gonna say this is not related towards the Paddy, right? I mean, these are two very different cases, very different accusations, stuff like that, right? But what makes me very like, oh my god, like that's interesting, is that Linwood is in full support of Paddy, you know? Like, that's very interesting. So that's two people, you know, and one of them has a very, very serious lawsuit. And you know, even here,
Mr. Hamilton,
even here you can see he's comparing faces. This is one of his posts, March 26, 2024. This is an old post. You know, again, nothing related to the Paddy situation, but this is the guy, guys. This is the real life guy who sued Epic Games for trying to impersonate him. Look, I mean, the face is kind of crazy though. Like, that's kind of almost identical. Like, that's that's kind of crazy to me, man. Look, and he goes into good details about it, man. But yeah. So this guy is kind of, you know, he's kind of in there with this whole Paddy situation. So makes me think maybe Paddy isn't so much lying, you know. Again, I wish there was real hard evidence. I have yet to receive from Paddy yet, or interview, in matter of fact, you know. Mind you, this is all pre-interview context here. This is us just kind of speculating and me kind of opening up about the situation, you know. But yeah, very interesting, very interesting. The funny thing is, if you look in through ChatGPT, right, Coalition has no announced official, like, from Xbox, Coalition, Epic Games, People Can Fly, whatever the fuck. There has no official announcement for a voice actor for VRAK, which is interesting. Because if you go onto this Instagram, Mikey Briggs, voice of VRAK, Gears of War E-Day. I'm sorry, all due respect, where the hell has this guy, I mean, he has posted nothing about Gears of War. Guys, I've looked through each of these, okay? I'm not gonna do that because I'm telling you, it's a waste of time, and literally there is nothing in here that resembles to any Gears of War. Now, mind you, again, that's not proof that he's not the voice actor. That's obvious, you know, like, I'm not saying that. But, you know, like, to me, if I'm a voice actor and I get the main antagonist of the Gears of War E-Day, and mind you, this game is looking like it's gonna hit peak, like Gears of War 3 peak, you know? I would think that you would kind of, you know, show some love, post about it, you know what I mean? Or like, you know, mention it here and then, like, you know, kind of, I don't know, maybe that's just me, maybe not all voice actors like that, you know, but I just think it's very interesting how all of a sudden that this guy's coming out claiming that he's the voice of VRAK, but Coalition or Epic Games, I don't know why I keep saying Epic Games, Coalition, Gears, or Xbox have not named anyone officially yet. Now, you want to know something very interesting though. Paddy, I'm sorry, that's not Paddy. Well, I have to go find him again, but Paddy, right? He was in the IMBD on the IMBD website, he was listed as a voice actor, but his role was not in yet. But his name was out that he was going to be a voice actor in the game. Now, mind you, IMBD has changed that. You cannot see that anymore. And if you look it up, his name does not come out anywhere on that. And it's funny because if you ask ChatGPT, right, to do a deep dive into all these guys, well, besides just Paddy and Mikey, right? If you ask ChatGPT to do a deep dive, and you can do your own research too. I'm not saying you have to use ChatGPT to figure out. The point is, right? You use ChatGPT to look up both of these guys, and interestingly enough, ChatGPT pulls out more Paddy stuff than it does with Mikey. Now, Mikey doesn't really have anything associated to Gears, like at all. Paddy actually had some videos. I don't know if he still has it, but Paddy had some videos back then of him announcing that he was a main antagonist for Gears of War. Now, if I ever find that video again, I will definitely find it, but ChatGPT has more information of this guy than the other one. Is kind of crazy to me, you know what I mean? I think I'm going to take a look at this video. I think this video, he also talks about the Gears of War situation. So let me go ahead and play that for you guys.
Hello, everyone. My voice is a little croaky. I don't know why. Things do that to me. Croaky voices. Hoping you're all doing really well. Yeah, I think the world feels a little bit crazy today. Yep. Morning. How you doing? Yeah, I'll just wait for everybody to come on board here and just have a little chit chat. And yeah, gorgeous here. Beautiful weather. Lovely. Hope you're all having a good summer. It's gorgeous here. I'm having a great time.
Now, I think this is a live video, mind you. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is a live video that he posted. But as you can see here, he says, let's have a chat about Gears of War, inclusion in the voice industry, and some people who have too much control like the Coalition Studio. But mostly, I am asking for your help. I'm asking for help. Your help. The people who really matter, you are. help me help you. Okay, and then this guy says Gears of War just made a post here tagging the new VRAK is Mikey Briggs. Now, okay, that's interesting because I did not see any of that. Like, I'm being honest with you. If you guys can help me out and actually find that post that he's talking about, beautiful. That would help me a lot, so much for my research. But as of right now, I have not seen this post. And I've even had ChatGPT search up Instagram, like, tell me if there's a post that says Mikey Briggs is the actual voice actor. And nothing. I found nothing. Like, honestly, if I'm being honest with you. Let me make a video. Okay. Quit rambling. Like, there's hidden comments in here. Let's see that. I'm not saying what the coalition did is right, but leaking the script is gonna get your life ruined. Honestly, man, he does have a good point. Wow. I mean, I get it. Like, it's a very, like, touchy topic, and it's a very hard situation because, like, you know, it's someone stealing your work, right? If it's someone stealing your work, you're gonna want to fight. You're gonna want to bark, bite, scratch, claw. You know, you're gonna want to do something to get your voice out there. You know what I mean? And if that means releasing some leaks, I have no doubt this guy will do it. Now, I will agree that I don't think it's very smart to do that. I mean, you're gonna get a lot of people mad doing that. Like, let's keep it $150, bro. Like, there's so many people that don't want to ruin this game ruined, you know. And if he's just gonna be posting leaks like that, then yeah, obviously that's not good for anyone, right? But yeah, that's kind of one of the things I wanted to go over, guys. Something that was very interesting to me, and like I said, this is just part one of my investigation. Again, if you guys can help me out and kind of put together, you know, more proof, or maybe if you could show me more proof that Mikey Briggs was actually announced as the voice of VRAK, that would be awesome. But I don't know about this one, guys. I think it's kind of very shady of the coalition if this is true. You know, I don't think that's cool, man. And I think if his story is legit, I think it's something that, you know, fans should stand up for, because it's not just happening with him. I mean, it's happening all around the world. You know, I mean, you hear movies. I mean, what happened to that whole the writer strike? You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things and so many companies that screw people over, you know, and they use all the good talent in the world, but they don't give the credit that they deserve, you know. So again, I just want to put this out there. You know, I kind of feel like no one's really talking about this. I know people on the internet like to talk about it, but people really posting about this, I haven't seen it, you know. So again, if you guys can help me out, you know, help me put some information together, help me find, you know, maybe news or articles or something official, you know, that can prove that Mikey Briggs is the voice actor of VRAK, you know. But till then, guys, I think what we have here is a very interesting case, and until I can really get my interview with Paddy tomorrow, hopefully with some proof, I think that till then it's all just speculation, you know. There's nothing really that I could say that's really, you know, stun worthy of proof, besides maybe releasing the script. But we can't really prove that until the game actually comes out. You know what I mean? If the game comes out and it's line for line, then obviously that's something, you know, very interesting to look at. But as of right now, I cannot say Mikey P is right and that he's being screwed over. You know. So I guess this is the fun part, guys. This is where we get together and we kind of figure out if the story's true or not. You know, I think if the story is true, it would be nice to get together and help a brother out, you know, help a fellow gear, man. I mean, if this guy's saying what is true, then he put a bunch of work and you know, voice into that. I mean, no, you cannot deny the voice acting for VRAK is phenomenal. you know, like, so let me know what you guys think. Again, if you guys have anything that you want to send my way, please send it my way. Send it to my Instagram or email me. I will have my email and all that down on the description below. But thank you for watching. Leave a like if you support what I'm doing, or and subscribe to catch on to the next episode. And thanks for watching.